Hey Scrubbers, it's Vanessa here, and today is release day for Traci Reed Designs' newest collection, which is called Over the Moon. And I say it every single month, but I do really love this collection. And yeah, I say it every month, but I mean, every month Traci literally hits it out of the park. Her collections are amazing, and I have to say, a sort of like love space theme collection for the month of February that is heavy on the navy and blue and reds and then this lighter blue. Yeah, it's and a gray. It's stunning. Such a nice different contrast to the turquoise pink or pink and red Valentine's Day collections that are out there in February. So it's nice to have this now as an option. And yeah, it is, like I said, an adorable collection. I love it. And it has tons and tons of fun embellishments. Like I said, there are some space themed. I'll show you. I have some embellishments over here. So obviously it does have some level of space. There's, a rocket ship, there's stars, there's hearts, there's a tag or half a tag. There are moon ones. This is like a heart, but it's like the moon if it focuses. And there's like little ones that say love you to the moon. So it definitely has kind of a space vibe to it, but it's stunning, like truly stunning. And I have to show you one of my favorite things that as soon as I saw Traci had created this collection and some of the words were like using bubble letters for some of the words, I was so excited when she put out the digital kit. And the digital kit has the bubble letters. So there's an alphabet in bubble letters for each of the colors of the collection. So there's a gray, there's a lighter blue, a medium blue, a dark blue, and a red. Like, I can't even tell you how excited I was because I love bubble letters. So this is part of my title that's going to go on this page, and this is another one. So I went ahead and put these together to spell out part of my title using the bubble letters. Aren't they beautiful? They're just, I love them so much. I want to use them for all my titles. So I'm like, if nothing else, I will reuse the alpha from the digital kit over and over again because it's awesome. If you like bubble letters like I do, you will love it because yeah, you can totally create all your own titles and it's perfect. I am going to pop these ones up because I didn't cut multiples of them and layer them up like I normally would with die cut titles. But I did put foam on the bottom so it won't be flat on the page. But isn't it cute? I love it. Love it. Okay, to the layout. I am scrapbooking this photo of my son, which I realized has a huge crease down the front. So this is a photo of my son. So the title, for anyone who's interested, is you're out of this world. I'm trying to think, what did I write? Yeah, so that's driving me crazy that I have this line in my photo. Sorry, I digress. So that's the photo I'm going to do of my son. I have my background already printed. I have a piece of red cardstock from my stash. I'm going to use that to back this gray, kind of like a graph plaid pattern paper. I love these pattern papers for backgrounds, and so I knew as soon as I saw it in the pattern paper, I knew I immediately wanted to use it for one of my layouts for a background. So I've gone ahead and printed that, and I did add some white splatters just so I could get that done so I wouldn't have to wait for drying. So once I had that, I just went to the pattern papers and I printed a couple of pattern papers. I have this blue that I have used to die cut sort of a little journaling square. I stamped this and I used a die to cut this and create that. So I have that, and sorry about that. I also have a piece of red. These are the actual solids that come in the collection, so they aren't just pieces from my stash. These are what they look like when you print the solids, which are beautiful. Gorgeous colors in this kit. Just stunning. So this one here, I use the red to cut or die cut some of my title. So you'll see that come into place. I'm not sure if I'm going to use either of these to back my photo, but possibly. And then I have, for this particular layout, I grabbed 3 pattern papers. I have this really fun cloud and moon and star pattern paper. And if you see, this is a gorgeous pattern paper. So you have the top layer of the image, and then in behind, Traci made these little clouds in behind that are like an additional layer on this paper. It is so stunning. The like amount of detail that she does in her collections and the work that she puts into them to like create these little like nuances of like having this background, and then she puts the layer on top with the sun or the moons and stars. It's beautiful. So yeah, I love this collection, as you can tell. So I grabbed this one. I grabbed the diagonal stripe. This is all the colors that you'll find in this particular collection. And then I have the stars on this beautiful blue background. This is a great pattern paper just to have. Like, it doesn't have, none of this has to be Valentine's or like February kind of love themed. There are so many patterns in this. Like, there's a red and white, or yeah, I think is it red and white? I forget. It'll be in my other layout. Red and white polka dotted pattern paper again. You don't have to use that for Valentine's Day. Like, it's beautiful. So highly recommend this collection. In case you haven't noticed, it's beautiful and I love it, and you will too. I will have in the description box a link to Traci's shop. Go check it out. It's on sale right now. It's a great time to grab it. And really, with any of Traci's collections, you will never be disappointed. You will have plenty to play with. And if sort of a space love theme isn't your thing, I will tell you right now, check out my next layout, which is coming with the design team YouTube hop on Sunday. And that one will feature all of the pretty hearts and flowers. So if you don't have a reason for a space, trust me, this kit has you covered with florals and flowers and hearts and labels and all of that good stuff. So I'll stop ranting about the collection. It's beautiful. Go check it out. I'm going to go off camera, going to glue down my background. I'm going to map my photo and come back with my photo in place and possibly my title because that's going to be a little bit tedious because, again, I'm working with little tiny letters. I'm going to probably get that down on the page, and then we'll start the really fun process of taking all these gorgeous embellishments and making this page. Okay, my title is down. It was a little tedious, so like I said, I did do that off camera. I have matted my photo, and I made it a point to kind of stagger or kind of tilt each of the pattern papers that I layered up behind my photo, and I did pop up the top 4 layers are on fun foam, and then I put the largest mat, which is the stripes, as the bottom layer, and that is flat on the pattern paper background. So my photo is now on, and I love how it looks. I wanted to be able to see a little bit more of the pattern paper, so that's why I staggered them like I did, so that I could really see each of the patterns. I added my journaling spot here. You'll notice I don't journal on camera, but I've had people ask if I actually do journal on my pages. I do. I journal and date them later. And I typically will journal on the back of my layouts as opposed to the front. This one here, I might end up typing something and putting it in here. Or I might lightly tack this down so I can pull it up and type on it. Not quite sure. Or I might hand journal on this one. It's hard to say. I'll decide later when I go to do the journaling for this. But I do journal, for those of you that were asking in the past. All right, so now that I have my basic layout, we're going to go ahead, and I just realized that now I have ink on my photo. This poor photo. I'm going to have to put another photo on top of this, and reprint this poor photo, because it has apparently seen better days, and all it's been doing is sitting on my desk. That's pretty bad. So needless to say, I got to reprint this. So now I'm going to build out I don't even want to call them clusters, because the idea that I have with this layout is I want to do kind of like an L design, but I want the L design not to be with paper like you would like an L like this. I want it to kind of be with embellishments. So I have my title that'll be like the bottom of the L, and then I'm going to put embellishments that are going to kind of go like this, and it might actually tilt. It'll probably come up a little bit, and then I want a line of embellishments here, and I plan on doing that not with paper like I said, but with embellishments. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I've kind of laid out some piles, and we'll see how this goes. I liked the idea of a tag up here so that I could put a little bow on it, just for the fact that I like the texture that I get with twine on my layouts. So I did like that. I also liked kind of right here, I liked the idea of adding this little love you to the moon. And then I have like a little imperfection on my die cut that I made, and I thought I would cover it up with a little star just to start. That's what I'm thinking. And then I have a whole bunch of embellishments here that I want to try to put on this page. So like I said, I want to line my embellishments up here. I can put some on the photo or on the layers. That is fine. And let's see. So maybe this one up further. I kind of like this coming in here. So no real, I don't have a plan. I haven't like thought ahead and gone, okay, I want to do this. So I'm trying to figure out where I want to place everything. So you're going to see me fiddle around, because like I said, I didn't come in with a plan on how I wanted this to go. So I'm going to probably fiddle here and there to try to figure this out. And I don't know, I don't want to have these two stripe stars too close together. Might need to cut some different stars. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking though, is something like this. I might line these or layer these up a little bit more. And then I have some of the other smaller stars. And these gold kind of glittered stars are from the digital kit. So I have a mixture of digital and just the regular stickers that I have in my clusters, if you want to call them clusters. So I'm going to just get these all layered up. And I do have some little fabric glitter hearts that I thought, okay, it is I almost said December. It's February, the month of love. So I decided I did want to add in just one, or I'm going to have two. So I'm going to have one in this and then one over here. Just again, to reinforce that love theme that everyone has going on this month. So just sort of randomly placing these. This gives you an idea of how it's going to look. I am going to come back in once I get this glued down and I'm happy where it is, I'm going to come in with a few tiny little wooden stars. I also have some even smaller, I don't even know if the camera will pick up just how small these are, but these are just glitter, gold glitter paper, punched stars, and so I thought I might add some of those. And then I'm not 100% sure I'm going to add the enamel dots, but I'm thinking this darker blue color up here, I might add in as well, so we'll see. I want to get this done first, and then I'll come in with like these little tiny finishing touches. It's more to start, or to get this down first, because this is kind of, I'm not 100% sure how I want to lay this out yet, so we are going to see how this goes. Maybe I can put something like this. So yeah, I am just going to play with these embellishments, try to get the placement. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where I want to put these things. That's the problem. Do I add another one up here? Or do I add that one down there? I don't know. I don't want these so close together. As long as they're not right beside each other, I'm good. Just wanting to even out the patterns so that, like I said, they're not all like right beside each other. And maybe that one can go under here. I did say this one was going to kind of come up here a little bit, so thinking that works. And I can always come in with a few more of these over here. I like the idea of using all of them. And then my little heart has to make it on here somewhere, because it's too adorable not to put it on here. They're so cute. I love these little hearts. I really love the addition of these like little fabric kind of embellishments, and just the added texture that it gives the pages. Just something fun and different. I used to use like ribbon and stuff a lot more when I first started scrapbooking, and I don't really anymore. So it's kind of fun to pull out some of these fabric type embellishments and add those to pages now. It sort of just gives a different look. All right, so I really like this, I think. So I'm going to go ahead, glue all of this down, like I said, and then I'm going to come in and add these stars and these glitter stars, and then possibly the enamel dots. So I think we will stop and I will go ahead and do that. All right, I am back, and I realized that I started putting the small stars and the glitter and the enamel dots down and hadn't turned the camera back on after I put all of my line of embellishments on the page. So everything else is glued down now, and I figured since I didn't show you this side, I would just finish down here with the stars, and that way you can see the last of this layout come together. So I'm going to put these stars on, and that is going to complete this page. So while I'm doing that, I will remind you that in the description box below, I'll have a link to Traci's shop, and you can check out the blog. There are tons of projects in there using this new collection, and you will not be disappointed with all of the amazing creations from the design team. There is lots of inspiration, so if you're wondering how you would use this collection, you will find a plethora of ideas on the blog, so definitely go and check that out. And I'm sure you'll see, I know Traci will have a video up today showing everything that comes in the collection if you purchase it. And other design team members may also have videos up today. There's also a Instagram hop happening Saturday, so tomorrow, and then on Sunday, like I said, there is also a YouTube hop that will be happening, all celebrating this new collection. And so be sure to join us all weekend for tons and tons of inspiration using this sweet, fun, adorable collection. There aren't enough words. It's just adorable and so cute. And like I said, you can't go wrong if you pick this one up. It is versatile. You can use it for Valentine's Day, non-Valentine's Day, space themed, love themed, all those things. So with that, guys, I'm going to call this layout done. I will have still photos coming up next, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.